I want to introduce Nikki Nelson. She's a good friend of mine. I've known her for what, 5 or 8 years?
Like 10, yeah.
Hey, I'm getting older.
So, 5, 10, whatever it is.
Yeah, she has talents in many areas: yoga, breathing, and also, I guess, Pilates somewhat.
Massage, physical therapy. I practice Pilates. I don't.
Here we go.
And then foot zoning, energy work, cranial sacral.
She's taken like 100 university classes
my degrees are in chemistry, physiology, anatomy, and biology.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, we're ready for you.
Okay, so we're gonna start. If everybody can get in a seated position, and Leroy and Mark. Let's see, is that Linda or Mark? I can't quite see what's happening. See your. Yeah, I want, if you can sit in a place where I can see you, at least your waist up, so I can make sure that we are using the proper breathing techniques, then we'll start there. So we're going to start with some basic pranayama. We're going to practice some abdomen breathing. And so I call it big baby belly breathing. So on your inhale, you're going to want to try to be like 7-8 months pregnant. And on your exhale, you're going to be like what you looked like before you were pregnant. And if a man can imagine what their wife or seeing a pregnant woman looks like. So put your right hand over your belly, right below your belly button. And right below your belly button, I want you to go ahead just first, close your eyes. And just take a couple of normal breaths like you always breathe. Whatever breathing pattern that you normally breathe, don't try anything fancy right now. Just about 8 inhales and 8 exhales. And as you work through those, as you count down to 1, start to slow those breaths and make your inhales slower and your exhales even slower than that. Soften your shoulders. Let go, Roy. Ron, relax your shoulders.
They're relaxed, I think.
Not quite, but close. On each inhale, if you're having a hard time relaxing your shoulders, press them down on your exhale. And then try to soften them on your inhale. That's getting better each time, yeah. Try to soften your breath. Let's see.
Right hand.
Okay. So Leroy, try to let your arms relax, let your elbows bend, and just let them fall down to your sides almost. Your elbows can be down by your sides. Your hands can be on your knees.
Yeah, I've already done
Yeah, just chill out, yeah. And then on your inhale, big baby belly breaths. Nice job, Mark. Lily. With each exhale, press the shoulders down your back. Imagine those shoulder blades going down your back, and then relax them and soften them on your inhale. Then I want you to start focusing on your inhale, and I want you to push your hand out. So your right hand's on your abdomen, and make that big baby belly. And on your exhale, draw your belly button to your spine. Practice that a couple times. And Leroy, this will work better for you if your legs are just, your feet are planted on the floor. Are you sitting cross-legged on the floor? How are you sitting, Leroy? Oh, I can't hear anybody, Rachel. Sorry. I'm sorry. I have everybody muted, except for Mark doesn't look muted, but.
Were you unmuted? Can you hear us?
unmuted.
Can Leroy unmute it?
I just sent him a prompt to unmute.
Oh, okay, cool.
Asked to unmute.
Awesome.
He's unmuted.
Okay. Yeah, maybe next time we'll use my Zoom room, and that way I can. Okay, hi Leroy. Are you sitting on the floor cross-legged, or how are you sitting?
Sitting on the floor, straight legs.
Okay, straight legs. Straight legs is fine. If you want to, maybe grab a fat book or something hard, hard to sit on. That might help you relax a little bit more for this. Everybody else, if you can keep just inhaling to big baby belly breath and contracting that belly button to your spine. And if it's easier for you right now, instead of exhaling out of your nose, you can push that air out of your mouth. And this is really hard. Your inhale is big baby belly breath. Belly button to spine is exhale. It's kind of opposite of what most people practice. Mark, let me see you. Inhale, big baby belly breath. And exhale, let your shoulders soften, belly button to the spine. Go ahead and take your left hand, so your right hand's on your belly. Take your left hand behind your neck. Pinky finger will touch the bottom of your skull, and the index finger will be close to that, the bump on the cervical spine. And on your inhale, see if that throat is moving back into your hands. So inhale, big baby belly breath, and try to let that throat fall back into your hand.
Seems like it does.
On your exhale, belly button to your spine. Ideally, that space where your left hand is going to expand and get longer, and you should be able to feel that with your left hand. On your exhale, you'll feel your lumbar spine go a little straighter. On your inhale, you're going to feel it get a little curve. Really nice. Is it Linda? Is that Mark? Who's with Mark?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi, Linda.
Yeah.
Very nice. Go ahead and release all of your hands back down into your knees. Leroy's gone still to find something to sit on. And what we're going to do now is a little bit of, is anybody here on high blood pressure medication?
No.
No.
How about any heart problems besides Ron? I know how to control him here.
No.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. What about Leroy? Is he on anything?
Diabetic stuff.
But not high blood pressure.
I don't know.
Leroy, are you on any high blood pressure medication or have any heart problems?
No, it's just uncomfortable sitting on the floor, so I got in a chair.
Yeah, a chair is awesome. That's great. Yeah, it's more important to be comfortable to start practicing these things. It's pretty hard to do it when you're uncomfortable and trying to keep your spine straight. All right. Hey, Leroy, is there any way that you could tip your camera so I can see your waist up to your head? So go ahead and relax. Place your palms up. If you want to do a mudra here, you can hold your hand in a mudra, but at least palms up on your thighs or your knees. See, Ron is relaxing here, but we're going to help him relax a little bit more. See how just by moving that out on your knee, that was able to relax your elbow and shoulders? So find those arms in a comfortable place. Sometimes the elbows are right by your side. Let your palms be up. Close your eyes and just breathe naturally for about 10 breaths. And see if anything changed. See if naturally your inhale makes your belly go out. And if your exhale if you're returning to inhale with your belly going in, and exhale is on the way out, which I have a really hard time doing that now. See. Then, just take note of that for a second. Just figure out what your natural breathing feels like again. Close your eyes. Go to your happy place. If you have Lily massaging your arm while you do this, it might help. If you have a Lily around. We're going to go back and do 10 more big baby belly breaths. If you want to put your right hand back on your belly, go ahead. If you want to practice without the aid of having that to push into, then do that. How are you doing, Leroy?
Well, I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Okay, so are you finding a struggle to inhale and make your belly big at that time and exhaling to go skinny? Is that a challenge?
No, that's not difficult.
Okay, cool. Then we're on the right track. I just can't quite see enough of your chest and
I
waist.
tried to turn on the camera, but
Yeah, it's all right. We'll work with it. We'll figure it out next time. So go ahead, and if you're about done with those 10 breaths, then the next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to talk you through this. Continue that big baby belly breath just naturally without counting. The next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to give you a little example. We're going to warm up everything a little bit. We're going to breathe in and shoot the hands up. I'm going to scoot back. I have my palms open into the front, so you're fine, Ron. So it's...
When you put your hands up, you're
So
breathing.
see if on your inhale, you got big baby belly breath. Ready? And you can exhale out of your mouth just to help you get the pattern here and make it an audible exhale. This will help you get the pattern of inhale, exhale. And if you want to speed it up, be like a little choo-choo train. Just kind of practice that for a second. How we doing, Leroy? Sorry, everybody's pictures are really small. I gotta get really close to see you, so sorry you have to get the close up. Inhale on those arms up.
I gotta move this.
And if you exhale loudly through your mouth, you're gonna expel more toxins out of your body. So especially like for Cindy where she's at, this is really handy because there's a lot going on in Sacramento right now with the smoke. Yeah, inhale, up, exhale, belly button to spine on the hands down. Okay, so go ahead and rest your hands for a second. Take 2 natural breaths. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna let you count this out yourself. You're gonna do 6 inhale, exhales, inhale, exhales. So go ahead and do that on your own count. And I'll just watch everybody, and when you're done, I can move on. Arms up, Leroy, all the way up over your head.
As far as they go.
Okay, that works then. Yep. And on that exhale, pull down like you're trying to pull yourself up to a bar. I want to hear everybody exhale through their mouth. Big lion's breath, big exhale. Nice, Leroy. Yeah. After 6, hands on your lap, 2 natural breaths. See if you can start slowing these natural breaths down a little bit. And then do 6 more. Bhakti Shrita. Very nicely. Yeah, nice, Lily. I want to hear your exhale. Great job. 2 more natural breaths. Go ahead and do this for 3 more rounds. So count to 6, inhale, exhale. Big baby breath, big baby belly on your inhale. Really pull down that exhale. Right now, what we're working is the intercostals around the ribs. We're trying to loosen and open up those muscles, and that exhale is crucial to do that. So 2 more rounds of that. Really force that air out. Belly button to your spine on that exhale and really pull down with your hands. Nice, Mark. Pull harder. Yeah. And don't bring your arms all the way down. They're just going to pop right here. Yep, just like that. Very nice. Ting ting. Somebody ting ting just walked in. Okay, hi ting ting. Okay, go ahead and take 6 natural breaths. Close your eyes, relax your body. If you're fighting to stay in a seated position here and you're not comfortable and it's not letting you relax, make sure that you get in a place you can do that. And if you can, make it so that your spine is erect all the way to the crown of your head, even better. When you finish those natural breaths, we're going to do the next breathing exercise. You're going to take your right thumb. I'm doing opposite so you guys can see. right thumb is going to go against your right nostril. Your right index finger is going to be available for the other side. We're going to inhale for 4 counts. So let's count together this first time. I will count.
Are we pinching on?
1, 2, 3, 4. And on your exhale, let go of that right nostril, close off your left nostril, and exhale for the count of 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. It's getting me all messed up, actually being on the wrong nostril. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest your hands back on your lap. Close your eyes. Return to natural breathing. And see if in that natural breathing, your belly is expanding on that inhale now. And if your shoulders are relaxed, gain that sensation of your throat. If you need to put that hand on the back of your throat to feel that expansion on the back of your throat while your big baby belly's getting bigger. If not, if you can start to gain that sensation, that's great. 2 more natural breaths, and we're going to return to right thumb on the nostril. And this time, count it out yourself. The inhale is for counts of 4. Your exhale is a count of 6. Big baby belly breath on your inhale, belly button to spine on your exhale. You're going to do this for 3 more rounds. So 6 times. Inhale 4, exhale 6. That's 1 round. And you're going to follow up with 3 more rounds afterwards. Looks good, Leroy. Inhale, right thumb to nostril. Exhale is index finger to left nostril. Big baby belly breath on the inhale for 4 counts. Belly button to your spine. On the exhale for 6 counts. And when you're done with all 4 rounds, I'm going to use Ron as an example of 4-way breathing. Normally I practice this with Ron laying down on his back because it gives him an extra sensation of contact. It gives him an extra space of contact. So if you're in a chair, great, you have the back of the chair to use. If you're not in a chair, you need to be able to imagine your kidneys sit right here up in your rib cage, right? So to imagine 4-way breathing, what we're going to do is you're going to focus on moving your kidneys into the back of your ribs. So think of, on that big baby belly breath, inhale, your kidneys are going to move back into your ribs. So it will look something like this. I'm over doing the shoulders, which we'll take out later, but it's just so that you can see the action of expanding into the back of the ribs with the kidneys while the belly is getting big. Good, Ron, I'm so impressed with your exhales. Yay! So inhale, kidneys to the back of your ribs, big baby belly breath. Exhale. So we're going to practice this, and you're going to inhale for the count of 4. You're going to hold for the count of 4. Then you are going to exhale for the count of 6. And when all of the air is out of your lungs, you are going to hold for 6. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 6 with the empty lungs. Big baby belly breath on the inhale for the count of 4. Kidneys to the back of the ribs. Hold for 4. So inhale is big baby belly breath, Leroy, and try to move those kidneys to the back of your ribs. It's like moving your back backwards while the big baby belly is happening. Mark, let's see how you're doing. Show me a big inhale. Linda, nice. Linda, see if you can allow that cervical spine to flatten out a little bit and then inhale with the big baby belly and send those kidneys to the back of that chair. Come in contact with that chair with your kidneys, basically. Really nice. That's much better. Did you just feel your neck lengthen a little bit too, Linda? That was really nice. Again, inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts. Exhale for 6 counts, hold for 6 counts. Inhale is kidneys to the back, big baby belly at the same time. Exhale is belly button to your spine. Throat and neck and crown rise to the ceiling. Really nice. That was really good, Leroy. Okay, so if there's any confusion, you have this video. You can practice this. And the next step in 4-way breathing is going to learn how to expand the side ribs and connecting all 4 expansion points. You guys did the expansions as they need to be practiced with the cues that I gave you. So those are good cues for you to kind of practice this. But then next time we will actually come in contact with like the sternum moving forward, the back of the rib expanding backwards. So it's like we are going to take balloons inside of your lungs, which they are, they're kind of meshy. But as we expand those, we want all 4 sides of the rib cage to expand. So that is the 4-way breathing we're going to be practicing. That exercise that we just did, all 3 of those exercises are building the strength in the muscles in the rib cage and the diaphragm to start being able to breathe more clearly. The benefit of the 3 exercises you just did is this will help remove mucus from your lungs. It will strengthen the diaphragm and the intercostals of that. It will strengthen kidney function. It detoxifies the lungs and the entire body. If you want to increase the detoxification when you do breathing exercises, you can drink some honey and hot water beforehand, or cinnamon and hot water, or ginger and turmeric and hot water before you practice these exercises. That will clean out, especially if you have a lot of mucus and with a lot of the air things that are going on right now. Those things will help, and that will help clear those out even better. This also is going to strengthen the ability of the windpipe and the lungs. It'll allow them to have a better connection and start to practice better breathing. And then it increases your capacity to take in more oxygen with each breath you take. The average lung capacity for an adult is just over 6 liters. And on average, most people have a lung capacity of about 4.5. That's like near asthma breathing. So, and most people live in that realm and struggle.
And we breathe off the top of our lungs.
Yeah, we breathe off the top of our lungs. So I will do a little video with Ron next week. Like the 2 of us will, I'll record it. Rachel, he can give it to you. And I can go over like some of the issues that you may be feeling, some of the things that you might recognize with your breathing. But these particular exercises I thought would be handy because they're going to start strengthening that connection between the muscles, and it's going to make 4-way breathing more effective and definitely easier to do. Because when I started out with you before and we did each step, it was a little challenging.
Yeah.
And I
Well, and-
figured these are like the preemptive breathing exercises.
Breathing is really important in
Yeah.
Pilates, and so this really complements it. I was going to add also, so the nostril breathing I learned somewhere else, but it also, so when you breathe out of your nostrils, I learned to do it like this, where you just kind of switch back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And
a
you-
good fire breath. Yeah. That's a good practice.
But it also calms your sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve system, so it's a great way to like calm down if you're anxious or
Yeah.
stressed out about something.
The reason I'm practicing it this way is because I'm working certain muscles that I don't really need to like talk about right now, because nobody's gonna know what the heck I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
that is there's a purpose for all of those breathing techniques, and I do practice the faster paced. See that is the is that Bhakti Shrika? No, that's
No, that one is.
I do
let me-
too.
have
It's
the
like
name.
I can see it, half of it. It's like a really long one.
It is Nadi Sudhi.
Yeah.
And you do it slowly. That's how we started. That's how I learned it. But I guess you can do it fast
Yeah.
as well.
And there's a lot of different benefits for each one of those. So
Yeah.
these three are great for starting to build a relationship and an understanding of what an inhale feels like. And that's really what we need to focus on, because Ron was a perfect example. I mean, it took us like 2 months to get him over. There's a thing in our society that makes us feel like being used properly, and it gets sick really easily if it's not used properly. And we suffer from so many ailments because of our lungs and our habits in breathing. And stress is one of the things that makes us breathe that way. So right now in this pandemic world we're living in, I have not had time with everything I have going on in my life to really do a lot of self-care. But the one thing I'm not willing to pass up is breathing, because it reduces the stress in my body. It releases the toxins that stress is dumping into my system. It calms my adrenaline system. It calms all of those things down so I don't get sick. That's the most important thing right now, is I don't want to get sick. So I'm building my immune through my breathing. And it also relaxes me and like takes my mind off of everything, because I really, bring myself into focus with what my body's doing while I'm breathing. So thank you so much for letting me take part in a few minutes of your class today. I hope to get to do more.